So historically, when the devaluation of currency happens, and we saw that in Germany, people who have the most amount of debt get the most amount of wealth in the end. How do you see approaching this situation? Like, I mean, we obviously gonna, the dollar is getting devalued, and it looks like they're gonna inflate their way out of this debt. So what do you think about getting more of it at the fixed rate and just riding it out this way?
Great question. Certainly, if the major rampant inflation, holding dollars doesn't make any sense. Holding assets makes more sense. So that's a given, you know. But then again, during tumultuous times, I like to have a little cash. Or is it cash? Or is it gold? Or is it Bitcoin? You know, I don't have the answers, but definitely, yeah, you know, are we going to see hyperinflation in the United States? I don't think so. It's certainly in the short term, you know, next 5 years, I don't think so. But it's the natural outcome of what's going on. Every other, unless somebody comes up with a plan, or right now there ain't no plan. That's what's interesting about it. Does it stay tuned? But yeah, I'd rather hold an asset than a dollar, for sure. When we have inflation, I don't think we're done with inflation at all. You know, I mean, my little crystal ball for next year's interest rates, I thought it was interesting. I have a Marcus account where I hold some cash. It was paying me 4.5, and they adjust all the time. I got an email this morning, they adjusted to 4.4, which I found fascinating. Marcus is pretty on it. They think there's going to be a little downward tick. I do too. I think the Fed's going to lower us a 1/4 point in June. It's an election year. You know, who decides who's going to run the Fed? President, right? So I think we're going to get a little 1/4 point dip. You know, and I'm going to list Bearcat when we get that 1/4 point dip. I'm going to list it on the market because I think we'll have a temporary blip in a good mood in the market for buying and moving forward. And so I'm going to list something then.